Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the first ever episode of Witness That. I'm your host, Marlon Johnson. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a New York-based parkour athlete that's been training and coaching professionally since 2012. Alright, so I've spent the last 6 years of my life fully dedicated to the sport of parkour, and I find myself in a position where I want to start giving back to the community that gave so much to me. The purpose of this series is to pick up where shows like The Flow Show and Giles Compiles left off. If you're really young or new to the sport, I highly recommend you pause this video right now and go check out those two shows. Don't worry, I'll wait for you. Good, you're back. So now that you're a little bit caught up, you understand what it is I'm trying to do. I want to create another series that basically filters all of the parkour videos out there on the internet and gives you the best ones, showing off new athletes and older athletes. Alright, you might be wondering why shows like The Flow Show and Giles Compiles don't exist anymore. Tim Sheaf decided to step outside of the parkour community and expand himself into new areas of life, which I'm all for. Keep it rocking, Tim. I think you're doing some awesome stuff. Some things are a little questionable, but hey, it's your life. And Giles, you guys might know him now as the brand owner of the Modus Project. He has a lot on his plate, and I completely resonate with that because right now my life is pretty hectic. So I actually don't know how many of these shows I'll even be able to do, let alone letting them out weekly, because right now I'm finding out it's a lot of work. But anyway, let's jump right into it with our first video. And this one comes to us from the boys at Breach Apparel. The athletes at Breach teamed up with videographer Daniel Hempenstall, aka Dornadin, to shoot this sick promo of what seems like some quality apparel. Now, I personally don't own any Breach apparel, at least not yet, but after watching this video, I think I might have to support these boys. If they put the same quality and attention to detail into their apparel as they do in their movement, then I'm fully on board with showing some love and ordering some gear. This video has a sick audio track, some of the cleanest camera footage on YouTube, and showcases athletes who have clearly dedicated a lot of hours to developing their parkour technique. At one point, Phil Doyle and Jaden Clark run a line together where Phil hurdles a pretty sketchy stairway gap and goes right into a side flip. At the same time, Jaden hits a pretty meaty dive Kong and comes out with a buttery side flip. Go watch this video. It's just an all-around clean parkour film. Okay, before I spend the entire video drooling over Breach, let's bring it closer to home with US athlete Nate Weston. So Nate Weston just dropped his most recent training video, October, and it is, oh my god, you're about to see. Nate Weston is an absolute beast. He starts his video with what seems to be the most casual kip cast loser straight into a pop back, right into a decently low cast back. Now, you would think a banger clip like this belongs at the end of a video, and you would be right if you were talking about anybody besides Nate Weston. The rest of the video goes to show how much of a well-rounded athlete Nate truly is. From fat laches, meaty strides, and technical flip lines, it seems like Nate can do it all. Nate's video is so good, you don't even mind the fact that he lets the video run out with almost 15 seconds of a black screen at the end. Honestly, Nate Weston can upload a video in 240p, and I'll still probably watch the entire thing. Up next is an athlete you should all know about by now, but if you don't, this next video will show you exactly why you do want to know him. Shot and edited by the OG himself, Kai Willis, Swingdom showcases Storm's newest sponsored athlete, Tim Champion. This video is a masterpiece. Storm has always had a special place in my heart ever since I saw Storm Origins back in 2011. They continued to deliver the same level of content that gives you goosebumps. What's worth a mention is that the team set up this entire spot in a warehouse for the sole purpose of shooting and producing this athlete's intro. That level of dedication is something unreal, and most parkour teams will never get to that level. The powerful and aesthetic movement is complemented by such a cool location. The level of control that Tim demonstrates on a bar is unreal. It's clear that Tim has formal gymnastics training. What's freaking insane is when Tim rides a giant into what looks like a 20-foot lache and sticks it. Yeah, wow. Just go follow Tim, like all his videos, and subscribe to Storm. The next video is pretty old. It came out in about August of 2018. However, it still has everything that I love about parkour videos. This next piece of content has some of the most well-placed slow-mo shots, dedicated music, absolutely stunning B-roll, and long, fast-paced runs by extremely competent athletes. Just what you would expect with a video coming from the Ampy Sound Vault. The entire video is shot on the rooftops of 5 abandoned hotels in Croatia. Apparently the hotels were bombarded during the Croatian War for Independence. This video features movement by Jaden Clark, Alfie Green, and Robbie Griffith. Okay, let's bring it to some lesser known athletes who you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for in the future. Henry and Mason Blue of Venture Co. dropped a video just days before Thanksgiving that feature the two athletes who truly care about not wasting a single step and showcasing movement while creating content that is visually appealing. Some fun movement mixed with some brotherly love laid over what sounds like a lo-fi samurai hip-hop track makes this a video worth watching. It's also awesome to see Henry moving again, as he is recovering from a major knee injury. It would be nice to see Mason do some more high-level tricks that I know he has on lock. I really do love watching athletes overcome injuries and continuing to push the sport with their own flavor and style. Now, speaking about injuries, I've got to bring my attention to this next video. Alright, no one actually gets hurt, however, I don't know if I can condone the training yet. It's Owls Gang 1. This video is just a little nutty. I'm gonna let you guys see. This entire video features just one athlete, Justin Lovely. And I don't really know him that well. Actually, this is the first time I've ever seen him. But I do know I kept watching this video over and over. This video basically has that old school vibe of, hey, I'm gonna go out, find the biggest drops I can hit, and then hit them. You know, I don't quite know if I condone this style of training. However, Justin does seem to be fully aware and control of his body throughout all of his movements. And there is one little bail at the end, but he does some pretty sick ukemi to save himself. Now, I personally like to promote longevity, so I don't think you guys should be going out hitting jumps like this all the time. However, this video is definitely still worth a watch. I am curious, though, to see how his body holds up in the years to come. I look forward to seeing more content from this team. I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone that helped support and participate in the Air Whip Challenge, because that is just sick to see where the sport has gotten to. Alright, that competition is just on a whole other scale, and I really do want to see parkour continue to move in that direction. Alright, that is straight up progress. So big ups to everybody that helped out with that one. Alright, so guys, that's it for the show for the most part. I hope I did my job of showcasing some good parkour videos to you guys. I know some of them you might have already seen. For those of you that are new, I'm really hoping that these videos are new to you and it's the first time they're being brought to your attention, because I honestly think the community needs more content like this, and these sort of practitioners that you see in the videos, they really are people to idolize and look up to in the sport. Alright, except for that Owls Gang. I don't know, that's still sick stuff, man, but I gotta sit down and get to know you before I really start making that assessment, because those jumps were fat, bro, but I don't know about that for longevity. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say peace out to you guys, and hopefully next week or next time I do this video, at the end I can sign off by letting you know what events are coming up and what's happening in the community space. Okay, so peace out, and thanks again for tuning in. By the way, if you like these videos, please start commenting down below, and if you have videos or you know of an athlete that doesn't really get the spotlight, please send in those videos to me, please make sure they're YouTube videos and email them to me. All right, I'm going to set up an email account for this, and yeah, we'll see what we get. Hopefully we can keep growing the show. All right, peace, guys.